You see, the whole problem is that those people who are close to the BJP and RSS, they have been trying to destroy the culture and the cultural sentiments of the people in Kerala. I have seen myself that some poor woman who is a Hindu, who is a widow, her daughter's wedding is even conducted sometimes in the temple, in the mosque, by the people who run the mosque. And similarly, I have seen that in the temples also, so many Muslims participate in the feasts and all that are organized. In my own village, I have seen this happening in Anakara since I was a child. So trying to destroy this basic social fabric of Kerala is a very dangerous game that the RSS is playing. Today, this gentleman is talking about the actor Fahadh attending the marriage of his colleague's daughter in the temple. This is something that is very usual, very, very common. And I want to remind him that at Suresh Gopi's daughter's wedding, Mammootty himself was invited. He was he and Mohanlal were the chief guests from the film industry. And they, of course, attended the wedding inside Guruvayur temple. And who was with them, standing next to them? None other than Prime Minister Narendra Modi. So when it suits them, then they are appreciative of the culture of Kerala. But for their very narrow political gains, they are also ready to destroy the culture of Kerala, which is an inclusive culture in which people live as one family of Malayalis.
How do you see Amit Shah said that in Jharkhand? Amit Shah said that when they will come into power, they will implement UCC. But he already added some point, except tribals.
You see, Mr. Amit Shah should be asked that if the UCC is so good for everybody, so beneficial for society, and they keep saying it is very good for women, so why do they want to deprive Adivasis of all these benefits of the UCC? The real thing is that the way they are thinking of UCC and the UCC that they have passed in Uttarakhand, it is actually an attack on many, many different customs that people and different communities are observing in our country. For example, the way people get married in Kerala, in my mother's community, Nair community, is completely different from the way people get married in Punjab or in Tamil Nadu. So if you say no, now everybody has to just follow one way, then people are not going to like it because people have an attachment to their customs. So now the BJP is trying very desperately to woo Adivasi communities. So they know the attachment of Adivasis to their customs and they are saying, okay, it will not be implemented here. Also the Northeast is dominated by different tribal communities who have already said we will not allow this UCC to be implemented here. So to keep their base among the Adivasis and to expand it, they are saying that we will not implement UCC. But from this, people should understand that UCC is not something good. If the Adivasis don't like it, don't accept it, there must be something in UCC that is not good. What I would like to say is, of course, it is trying to destroy the customs of the minority communities, the way in which they marry, the way in which they divorce, the way in which they their property is inherited, and many of those things need to be changed and they are changing. That's something quite different. But to say that the same thing will apply to everybody, uniformity is not a good thing in a country with so much diversity. And lastly, I would like to say that the UCC that they have brought in Uttarakhand, it is a real attack on the rights of women, especially the rights of women to choose their partners, to decide whom they want to marry, whom they want to stay with. The Supreme Court itself has said that live-in relationships are legal and they should be given protection. But the UCC puts all kinds of restrictions and even, as has been said, invites the police to visit people's bedrooms. So now this is something very, very, very frightening and very terrible, because in our country, parents do not always accept the choice made by their children. But slowly over time they come to accept it. But from the beginning, if you are allowing the police to enter the matter, then it will become even more difficult for people who are engaging in self-choice marriages. So all these problems are there. The main problem is that the BJP does everything without consulting, without taking people on board. Even the Law Commission had said there is no need for a UCC just now. It is not relevant at all, not necessary. And the Law Commission had asked people to give their views. Lakhs and lakhs of responses were there. BJP is not bothered to go through all that. They don't want to consult anybody. They don't want to get the views of women, people belonging to different communities. Even Dalit communities are opposing UCC. But the BJP just wants to, as a political weapon, use UCC to polarize between Hindus and the minority communities. And this is very wrong and very bad.